Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna go a little bit deep. This topic has been weighing on my heart for some time now, and I just wanna talk about it. So Sunday I had a conversation with my mother about dealing with depression and being in a Caribbean household. As some of you guys do know, if you don't know, I am Haitian and it's a lot. So we had a little conversation, and I had already wanted to talk about this topic due to the fact that I do deal with depression, and I do have both Haitian parents. One is more stricter than the other, and my mom, I would say she's more laid back and willing to try to learn different things, because my mom's been in America for a very long time. So so we're gonna be talking about dealing with depression, mental health in a Caribbean household. So I do have some key points that I want to talk about in my notebook right here. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. If you're new to my channel, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button so you can get notifications when I post. I don't know why my neck looks like that. It looks very small. My head looks very big. But let's get into it. Why isn't depression something that's talked about in a Caribbean household? I'm not even going to speak about just the Haitian household, because I feel like it's something that's all over just being in a Caribbean household regardless. I know a lot of my a lot of people that I do know who are Caribbean who also deal with depression. Their parents don't know what to say. They don't know what to do, because it's almost like it's taboo. Like you can't really talk about depression with a Caribbean parent, because how they were raised. A lot about scratch that. A lot of my generation, our parents were raised with tough love and not being told that they love them, getting told that they love them by their parents, and just being in a strict household, because every Caribbean parent that comes from their country wants to succeed. Reasons why they push us so hard is because they want us to succeed, and they want their kids to succeed. So my mother, she grew up with very strict parents. My grandparents were very strict on her. They weren't the affectionate type of people. Their love for her was displayed with having a roof over her head, going to a good school. She went to Catholic school, having food in her stomach, having clothes on her back. But they didn't learn how to express how they love somebody. So of course, now that my mom has her own kids, my mom did a total 360, because she wants to display love. She wants to be the total opposite of what her parents were. But come down to dealing with depression and dealing with anxiety, they don't know what to say. They don't know what to tell us. Well, me in particular. All over, honestly speaking, Caribbean parents don't know what to say, because they've never dealt with that. They might have dealt with depression, but they never had an opportunity to go speak to somebody about it. Oh, I'm feeling this kind of way, and yada yada. They didn't have that outlet that we have today. So I would have to say that a lot of people, I deal with anxiety with certain type of things, like say if I got little quick story. Last year I went to DR, and we went into we did an ATV, tour or whatever, and we went to this cave, and we jumped. My adrenaline was so high. Usually I wouldn't do something like that, but my adrenaline was so high because I'm in a different country, and it was just the excitement of the moment. So I jumped into the cave. There was water, the water was beautiful, and everything was So I'm swimming up and I'm swimming up, but I'm noticing that I'm not swimming up fast enough. And I started to panic as I'm swimming up. So by the time I get up, I'm gasping for air. And that was just very traumatic for me. That, like, it's been a year and sometimes I still really relive what happened in my head. And it's very traumatic and I get anxiety. I haven't got my license yet because of that. I have, like, people, this guy I was talking to, he was like, oh, I'm gonna teach you how to drive, and yada yada. I've been terrified to get behind a wheel, just to even practice, because of what happened. And also, when we were ATV driving, me and my friend, we also did get into we like crashed into a tree, so that also adds on to my trauma. So I went to LA in April, and in LA you could like rent like those scooty bikes or whatever, and like the scooters. My cousins, his friends, they was all on the bike or whatever. I was walking because I wasn't doing that. Like, I'm about to like rent one or whatever, and my anxiety, I couldn't breathe. Like, I started to sweat, my hands started to shake. I just couldn't get on it. Mind you, to even try to go a block, I just couldn't get on it, like, at all. It was just very traumatic for me, and I just couldn't do it. So what can I leave off of? So my mom, she's like, she don't really know what to say. Like, she's told me to go like see a counselor for my depression, yada yada, because my depression for me is very, what's the word? It's very strained, because a lot of times, like, I would wake up and just not want to move out my bed. I would have to use the bathroom and still not want to move. It would feel like a dark cloud is just right here. Just right here, and won't let up, and won't let me live, and won't let me be. And it gets very hard. Like, I get very emotional when I'm depressed, and I just don't want to talk to anybody. I cry a lot. It's very hard, well, for me to deal with depression, and also not to have anybody that could really understand like my thought process as while I'm going through my depression phase. But I try to pray a lot more than I did before, because there was a point in time where I was depressed all the time. Like, every day I was depressed. Nothing made me happy, and I would pray every day. And that's what lifted my spirits up, honestly speaking. I prayed and I did get better, but then I also started slacking on my praying. So then my depression started like creeping its way in, and like my anxiety and just the crazy thoughts that I have going on in my head would come back as well. So right now I'm also trying to get back into praying, because my depression has been like seeping its way in, and I've just been like, it's been a very, very hard roller coaster that I've been on in the last couple weeks, and just life in general. Going back to like, how you say it, having like Caribbean parents and just dealing with certain things, as in like mental health. When I was in high school, I got an IEP. An IEP is a individualized education program, and I wouldn't say I have like a learning disability, but there are certain things that take me a little bit longer to do when it comes to education and stuff like that. So my counselor noticed that I was just struggling in high school, and she made me apply for it, and I got it, and I get like extra help and just stuff like that. Other things too, but everybody's different. Everybody have IEP for different things, and it all depends on that person, because it's just that it's a program just for you, to help you to succeed in life. And in 2016, I was applying to go away to like colleges, because I heard he took my year off because I graduated 2015, and I just wanted to like get away for a little bit, just like try a different environment. So there was a school in PA that I wanted to go to for fashion design, and I asked my father to drive there because I wanted it to be like a family thing. So my mother was there, my brother was there, my little brother, and my father was driving. And I forgot how the conversation even started. And I was telling him, like, yeah, I have an IEP and stuff like that. He has the audacity to open his mouth to tell me, am I retarded? Reasons why I have an IEP and I can't do certain things. My father is a very different breed of human. If you heard me, if I've had any conversation with you about my father, or just dealing with how I feel on the subject of my father, you know, a different breed is like the top word of what I describe him as. And that goes back to play the fact that as when they were a child, they didn't get love and affection that we expect from our parents now. So for him telling me that, I don't think, like, now at the time, I was in the car, I was crying. And my mom, she's trying to console me from the back seat. I'm just like, just leave me, let me just be, and I'm gonna just deal with it on my own. But now looking back on it, like, now getting my information for this topic, I'm like, he said the wrong thing, yes. I'm not trying to, how you say it? Downplay what he said as if it was a good, like it was okay for him to say that. He didn't say a good thing, but he didn't know what else to say. Because as a child, for him, he didn't get that, oh, it's okay, like, everything's gonna be fine. He got pushed to be successful. He got pushed to do what he has to do, to go to school, to go to college, to get degrees, and just do what a man is supposed to do. And one being Haitian, coming from Haiti, they push you to be successful. They don't want nothing less from being successful. It's either you're going to be a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer. What else are stereotype jobs that like Caribbeans in general want you to be? Lawyers, nurses, doctors. I don't remember anything else. That's not coming to my head right now. But they want you to be top notch. They don't want nothing less from you, which I understand. I get that. But in our generation now, there's so many different things that you could be successful in. There's so many different outlets, which they still don't understand the fact that me being on Instagram could make you money. Could make you money. Doing is it Triller? The thing with the shit, like a dub smash. Things like that could get you noticed and get you endorsement deals and sponsors and yada yada. They don't know, they don't understand that there's different ways for us to become successful. And let me see. And a quick note on like depression. For those people who don't know what to say to somebody with depression, or just having a friend or family member who is dealing with depression, don't keep telling them constantly over and over again that it's gonna be okay. It's not helping at all. Period. It's not helping. Your work, it's like our mind is playing a trick on us, honestly speaking. Well, I'm speaking from my own experience. I feel like my mind is playing a trick on me at the fact that one moment I could be okay, and then in a quick second, I could be very sad and just want to cry and just looking for the most smallest things to just be upset about and just dwell on it. It's very hard. And for those people who deal with anxiety and your friends that's constantly telling you to relax, it's gonna be okay. Shut up. Because you telling us that it's like repeating it to ourselves, because obviously we telling ourselves like it's okay, like you can relax, like everything's fine, like you're just overreacting. You're telling us the same thing that we're trying to tell our brain, that it's going to be okay. So you're just repeating the same shit that we're telling ourselves, and it's not helping. It's not helping at all. How about if you're really dedicated and you're really concerned about your friend, why don't you do some research? Why don't you ask somebody else that's dealing with anxiety, that's dealing with depression, to help you so you can help somebody else? Because anxiety is it's something that's very hard to deal with on a daily basis. And I wish a lot of people took the time to really, like, what's the word? To do their research. Like, I had a conversation with my friend the other day because she's like, you always seem fine and I never know if you're going through something. It's because I don't always want people to know that there's something wrong with me. I don't need everybody's pity. I don't want, what's the word? I don't want people to feel sad for me because I'm dealing with my own thing. All I'm asking is for people to take the time out of their day, not just for me, but for those friends that they know who are dealing with depression, who are dealing with anxiety. Hey, bro, how you feeling? Like, mentally wise. I said it right. Mentally wise, how are you feeling? Not just how you feeling on the exterior, but also in the interior. I think I said that right. I'm not sure, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. Why not ask those questions? If you know they're dealing with like a battle with their own brain, honestly speaking. Ask them, like, how are you feeling today? How's your mental state right now? Like, do you need anything? Do you want to talk? Even though I might not know what to say, but vent to me. Let me know what's going on in your brain. Like, for me to better help you or better assist you, give you better advice. Take the time to know what's wrong with the people in your life. Take the time, because you just never know. One day they might wake up and just be like, I'm tired of dealing with depression. I'm tired of dealing with my anxiety. It's all just becoming way too much. And God forbid they want to just end their life. And there's been times where I've gotten there, but I would say I'm too pissy, honestly speaking. I would say that I don't have the guts to really sit there and, like, take my life. But trust and believe, I've thought about it. Like, I've thought about different ways that would probably be, like, the most painless, that I've thought about all these things. And I just want to give you guys who don't know what to say and don't know what to do with your friends or family members who are dealing with these mental issues, for you to help them. This is something that's very dear on me. And just dealing with mental health, period, one in a Caribbean household, is very draining, because your parents don't know what to tell you. They don't know how to make you feel better, because they were never taught to really, like, how you say it? They were never taught to really talk about mental health, honestly speaking. It's something that's just never talked about in, like, a Caribbean household. And I was having a conversation with my mom about it. She was like, it's not something that's never talked about, like, at all. Like, even when she was my age, it was just never something that was embracing. Like, you're dealing with depression? What? Why are you depressed? Don't you have you have a roof over your head? You have food in your stomach. You're going to school. You have clothes on your back. That should be all you need right now. So why are you depressed? So, guys, oh wow, we're about to hit 20 minutes. I just wanted to come here and talk a little bit about that. And I know it was kind of all over the place, but it all was directly on dealing with mental health and just how to cope with it, and just how to be there for certain people, and just being the best that you can be for people who are fighting with their brain, who are fighting with their mind. So, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. I have no nails on because I'm giving my nails a break, because I've had acrylic on them for a few months straight. and they're very weak, so I'm waiting for them to like get a little stronger. Then I'm gonna get my nails back. Trust me, like this is, look, I have like kitty hands. But guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you feeling. Let me know if you need any advice on how to deal with someone, not, ooh, wrong word, deal with, how to help somebody that you know who is also dealing with depression, anxiety, and how to be there for them and not tell them the same thing that we're telling ourselves. Bye guys.